Namaste. This presentation is for educational purposes only and does not constitute medical, financial, or psychological advice. If you have a serious issue, please consult with a professional. This presentation does not claim to diagnose or prevent any illness. Some may find the imagery disturbing, so discretion is advised. And if a Chod session doesn't feel right for you, please do not perform it. Yamajit, John Hollandsby Mayer, Tridevi Chamunda Mandir, or YouTube cannot accept any responsibility for any injuries or damages incurred as a result of the meditations contained on this video. Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamajit, and thank you so very much for joining me this evening. This is going to be a special Chod practice ceremony and guided meditation for healing, and it's going to be dedicated to this form of Ma Kali known as Ma Swetakali. Swetakali means the white Kali. This is actually my all-time favorite form of the Divine Mother, and it all began with me acquiring this antique image of her several years ago. I welcome you tonight. Those of you who are tuning in, please feel free to say hello using the chat function on the bottom of your screen. Say a little bit more about Ma Swetakali. She is also known as Netabulo Ahima, which means the mother or grandmother who leads us to the center. She's also known as Nardevi, which means the Devi or the goddess of humanity. And we look at this image. It is painted in the background. We see a dark, rather stormy sea. She is surrounded by flames of wisdom. She is squatting in a birth-giving posture, yet her appearance is that of the mother who truly gives everything to her children. So she has this rather gaunt appearance. Her skin is white, like the white bones that are left behind when we've left our bodies. We look at the objects she is holding. She's holding an elephant goad for guiding us in the right direction. She has a damaru drum, which represents the progression of time, the cycles of time, the rhythms of the universe. A sword for cutting away our ego attachments. A shield for protecting her children. A skull staff or katvanga, which represents mastery over change. A cord for binding ignorance. And a skull cup, which also represents the changing of consciousness. So she's standing on 5 skulls, which we also see 5 skulls in her crown, and this represents the transformation of 5 poisons into 5 wisdoms. Normally, I would not do something as hybridized as this, essentially a combination of working with a Hindu goddess within a Tibetan Buddhist context. But in the Kathmandu Valley of Nepal, Buddhism and Hinduism are just very, very close to one another. So one finds Buddhist shrines and images in Hindu temples, and likewise Hindu deities within Buddhist temples and shrines as well. And it's even been known for the clergy of either religion to be working in either sacred place. And so it feels to me very appropriate to do this practice with deities who are very dear to me. Some months ago, I did a Chod ceremony for the three main deities of the Kathmandu Valley, the three main forms of Kali. Swetakali, the white Kali, who we're honoring tonight with a Chod ceremony. Bhadrakali, the benevolent Kali, whom in the very near future I'll be sharing a Chod ceremony for her. And Dakshin Kali, the black Kali, the Kali of the southern direction and the cremation ground. And she too will have her own Chod ceremony. And then also, we're honoring a fourth form, Mahakali, who's really the sum total of all forms. And so, look forward to these. And needless to say, this is essentially the development of what will become another book. So, as I mentioned before, this ceremony is being offered for the purpose of healing, the healing of body, mind, and spirit. You can also take part in this Chod meditation for the healing of somebody close to you. And there's a story, very powerful story for Ma Swetakali. And the story takes place in what is now the city of Kathmandu, very close to the Darbar or Royal Square, where the king used to, one of the places where the king used to live. And it involves, about 1,000 years ago, a king, another king from a southern city-state called Patan. And he gets lost on a hunting trip. And he's nearly run over by a charging bull elephant. And at that point, Ma Swetakali manifests before him, and he realized that he stumbled upon the home of the Divine Mother, and she comforts him and shows him the way back to safety. And so we look upon this Tanka image, an image more typical of a Buddhist deity, and we see Ma Swetakali as the shining beacon in this rough, dark ocean, leading her children to safety. So Jai Ma Swetakali, Jai Ma Swetakali, Jai Ma Swetakali. To find out more about Chod practice, I invite you to look back at previous recordings on my channel, and you'll find a number of instructional practices and other guided meditations that you can do. So make yourself comfortable. You can do this practice as a seated meditation. You could also lie on your back in Shavasana and experience Chod practice that way as well. Essentially, really all you have to do is close your eyes, relax, breathe deeply, open your receptivity, and allow the sound of my voice and the traditional instruments, including that of the drum, of the shang bell, and the thigh bone trumpet, to guide your consciousness to where it needs to be. So take a moment, find that comfortable position, either lying down or sitting upwards. You can even do this practice seated in a straight back chair. Your eyes are closed. Take a moment, make any adjustments or micro adjustments that you need to make. Breathe deeply. And if it feels right, I invite you to take a moment and think of some part of your life that's ready for healing or resolution, or Think of somebody close to you who's in need. And just declare to yourself that the energies and the visualizations of this practice, they should be directed toward the resolution of that issue, and especially the clearing of way of any obstacles that may stand in your way. May it go toward clarity for any confusion or any indecisiveness that you may have, and for relieving any fears that may surround this issue. And just know that there is no right or wrong way to experience this practice. What you experience, what happens during this practice is uniquely your own. It's what you need at this very moment. Jema Swetakali. Jema Nardevi. Jema Netabulo Ahima. Jema. 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 Pay. We pay homage to the knowledge holders, to the yoginis and deities, in order to accomplish their intention and conduct. Our illusory bodies are circulated as a wheel of offering. Begin by going to a fearful place and taming the land. The yogi who realizes the equality of suffering and ecstasy sings the song and dances the dance of playful primordial wisdom. Together with the sounds of the drum and the bell, the inseparability of method and insight, we yogis chant the following words which well up from the state of selflessness. Pay. I invite you now to take a moment and visualize yourself in an environment that is in need of spiritual clearing. Visualize yourself experiencing the resolution of whichever issue you are wrestling with at this time. And you can also visualize the same for someone close to you. Even though the gods and demons appear, they were created out of nothing other than the vastness of the mother's womb. The unceasing energy becomes the dance of self-appearances, dissolving into non-dual wisdom. We dance upon the heads of the wild demons, grasping at duality. Ein, Reem, Cream, Pay are songs of natural egolessness. Draw them into space, leaping into the sky. We gesture and dance a magical display, with the lion's roar of emptiness, with our dance of the play of blissfulness, and the primordial wisdom. We pulverize dualistic self-clinging and all emotional afflictions. Ein, Reem, Cream, Pay, Pay, Pay. Om Mahakali, Divine Wisdom Mother, you are the base of emptiness. In you we go for refuge. Please give your compassion to the gods and demons of this frightening place, as well as the beings of the 6 realms. Pay. Through delusion and self-grasping, these demons have caused harm to others. Now, having realized the enlightened mind, may these beings be liberated. Pay. Om Aing Reem Kleem Chamundaye Viche. 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 We offer oils for the earth element. Om Aing Reem Kleem Chamundaye Viche. Om Aing Reem Kleem Chamundaye Viche. We offer food for the water element. Om Aing Reem Kleem Chamundaye Viche. Om Aing Reem Kleem Chamundaye Viche. We offer flame for the fire element. Om Aing Rim Klim Chamundaye Viche. 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 We offer incense for the air element. Om Aing Rim Klim Chamundaye Viche. Om Aing Rim Klim Chamundaye Viche. Om Aing Rim Klim Chamundaye Viche. We offer flowers for the realm of spirit. Om Aing Rim Klim Chamundaye Viche. Swetakali. 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 Our unborn minds now abandon, our body and self-grasping, expelled from our hearts into the sky, through the path of our central channels. Pay. We arise in a fiery display as Nardevi Swetakali, destroyer of our inner demons and all conflicting emotions. She stands in a birthing posture, holding a sword and skull cup. She is adorned with a crown of 5 skulls, displaying the mudras of groundedness. She holds the goad of an elephant and a cord for binding ignorance, a shield for protecting her children, a drum and skull-tipped scepter. Our lifeless corpses lie at her feet, an offering to those who shall assemble. Pay. Pay. Gather all deities and gurus, as well as ghosts and demons. We are fearless yogins, offering to you our bodies, a skull cup as vast as space, and upon our flayed bloody skins we offer up this celebration feast, granting all your wishes, offered without thoughts of ourselves. Welcome to our great Chod feast. His skull drum dispels the gloom. Our songs and chants are majestic. Human thigh bone trumpet sounds. Bells are ringing, banners wave. Just as vultures swooping downwards, instantly come join us now. Ein, Reem, Gleam, pay, pay, pay. With the bloody sword in her right hand, Swetakali chops our corpses into pieces. She cuts off the crowns of our heads. Our severed skulls become her cauldrons, as vast as the 3,000-fold universe. The pieces of our lifeless corpses are flung into the great skull vessel. Our heart treasures emanate a mantra. Rum, rum, rum. Whose fire dissolves our material forms and our physical bodies, and elements they're boiled into nectar, and the sounds of mantras so hum, so hum, so hum, this nectar of our bodily forms in 100 flavors, filling sky and earth, to the sources of our refuge and the 3 precious jewels, to the protectors of our sacred teachings. Accept this offering and be pleased. To the 8 classes of obstructors, enjoy this offerings and be content. To all beings of the 6 realms, take of this offering and be satisfied. Pay through pleasing all guests with this offering. May all 3 accumulations be perfected by delighting the protectors of the teachings of the Dharma. May their oath-bound commitments be upheld, and may all harm and adversity caused by malevolent demons be resolved. Let male and female demons be pacified, and through satisfying the wishes of our mothers and all sentient beings, may all karmic debts be repaid, and may we achieve liberation. Pay, pay, pay. Pay. Again, our bodies are suddenly reborn and collapse, falling down dead. With the bloody sword in her right hand, Nardevi chops our corpses into pieces. Atop our flayed and bloody skins, she heaps our bones, flesh, fat, and blood. Like vultures feasting on a corpse's remains. The gods and demons gather here. Hey! May those who desire of our flesh tear it with their teeth and eat. May those who desire flowing blood drink it completely, gulp by gulp. May those who desire bones to gnaw crush our bones and suck the marrow. Pull out our organs and entrails and feast upon them, leaving nothing. Thus may all our karmic debts of all our lifetimes be repaid. And may the negative intentions of these demons be pacified. Pay, pay, pay. I invite you now to envision your own inner demons partaking of this feast. Our skins are now cut into pieces, which becomes whatever you all desire. Beings dwelling in the 6 realms, from the highest heavens to the lowest hells. Necessities of life such as bedding, also gold, silver, gems, and rich cloth, grain, medicine, and mansions, jewelry, clothing, and so much more. Please take these things as you like and find satisfaction with them. Ein, Reem, Kleem, Pay. Gods and demons who dwell in this place, abandon forever the harmful mind. Take your refuge in the Dharma. Generate compassion for all beings. Pay. In cutting the root of the thinker, distracting thoughts and memories. Ultimately, it is vividly clear that there is no separation. These are the words of the sages, and may we be all liberated. Pay, pay, pay. Envision your inner demons having been transformed, now existing as benevolent life beings. And I invite you now to envision yourself being given the medicines that you need for the healing of body, the healing of mind, and the healing of spirit. Om Aing Rim Klim Chamundaye Viche. 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 I invite you now to envision Ma Swetakali floating upon a lotus above your head. In a birthing posture, her skin is white, her body gaunt, wearing a crown of 5 skulls, a necklace of freshly cut heads. She holds an elephant goad, a damaru drum, a sword, a shield, a skull staff, a coil of rope, and a skull cup. Surrounding her are beings which were once your inner demons, now transformed into enlightened beings. With the syllable pay, what you're visualizing will transform into a sphere of golden light. Pay. And with the next inhalation and with the syllable pay, the golden sphere will descend through the crown of your head, down through your central channel to rest within your heart. Pay. And I invite you now to just continue, let your breath return to normal. Keeping your eyes closed, letting go of the meditation, and just allowing yourself to rest for a while in a place of stillness and a place of silence. And then I invite you to take a deep and clearing breath, bringing your awareness back to your personal space and where you are. Hear the sound of my voice and any other sounds in your immediate space. And notice the sensation of your body seated or lying where it is. Feel the temperature on your skin, the clothes which cover you. Slowly begin to move your fingers and your toes, your hands and feet, your arms and legs. And whether seated or lying down, I invite you to slowly bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center. giving gratitude to whichever forms of the Divine Mother you're closest to. Giving gratitude to yourself for taking part in this practice, knowing that you can replay this broadcast at any time whenever you'd like to do this meditation again. And slowly opening your eyes. Namaste. Blessings always. Thank you so very much for joining me. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. So thank you again for joining me, especially Kim and Deborah, and anyone else who will be listening to the recording of this broadcast. This particular Chod practice was adapted from several practices, including the Bon, laughter of the Dakinis, the 3 Dakini Chod, the Yotok Nintyuk healing Chod as well. This particular Chod practice was done both nights preceding the death of our friend Nafia, for the purpose of clearing the space around her of any energetic and spiritual distractions and obstructions. I invite you to take some time for quiet meditation before resuming your night's activities. And I invite you to join me at noon, both tomorrow and on Sunday, for the next 2 installments of our Tibetan Book of the Dead series. Monday through Friday, we'll be continuing the Tibetan Book of the Dead at 7 p.m. And on Tuesday, on YouTube, and you're also invited to come to our temple for these, I'll be sharing the next of our Tuesday satsangs. I'll be leading a meditation based on a short scripture called the Sri Sarasvati Stotram. And then next Friday at 7, I'll be sharing with you, after the Tibetan Book of the Dead practice, the next installment of our 64 Yogini series, and we'll be doing a puja and satsang for the goddess Kalaratri, the darkness of night. So again, thank you so very much for joining me. Have a wonderful night. I look forward to you joining me soon. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di, and happiness to all sentient beings. Peace, peace, peace. Om Shanti, 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 and good night.